Nicky! Nix! Come here, son. What's wrong with you? Eh? What's wrong with you? That's the scooter over there that the dogs go out on. Vicky, my wife, she takes the dogs out in the scooter. It's a kid's trampoline. That's where the dogs go when we go out shopping or something like that. It's a kid's playhouse at the bottom of the garden. Swing chair. There's a shed behind that dog run as well. And this is Maya. Maya! She's too tired. And that's Yukona. Yaki! Yaki! You took the potato, didn't you? Maya! Where you go? Too tired, aren't you, darling? Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is nothing to do with the dogs. I got my tech books out there last night, and I was having a look through them this morning, and I'll tell you in a second why I got them out, but I'll just briefly show you them. That's the MCSE ones that are done for Windows 2000. These ones here, that was a course on its own. This one here was when I was doing the HNC in computer programming. We started off in Pascal. These ones were bought off the shelf, and these ones were to do with the course. These ones, I just bought these as well myself for interest. I'll go through those in more detail later on. Same as this one. These were just interest ones as well. Linux, TCP, IP down at the bottom there. These ones are just leisure-based reading. And these are my Apple books that I own. Sorry, I'm going a bit fast. Over here, I got the old Windows machine out as well. I haven't had this out in ages. As you can see, it's just useless. I don't know whether you can see that, but that's the compiler. That's the Pascal compiler up there. And I found the old discs. There's 4 of them. Don't know if you can see that. There's 4 of them, and that gives you a complete programming language environment to program in. I'll tell you in just a second the reason why I'm going to use these books, or why I'm showing you these books. Sorry.
Alright guys, so the reason I'm making this video, and the reason why I've showed you all the books and stuff like that there, is because I thought that you know, I've forgotten most of this stuff, and I'm interested in kind of refreshing back up on it. But what I thought was that when I'm making videos in the future and stuff like that there, about whatever, at the end of it, maybe the last minute or 2 minutes or something like that there, I might do like a bit of a book review on a certain subject. Now it might be boring, it might be crap, you know, people might say it's useless or whatever, but it might help some people. People, you know, younger people that are maybe going to do a computer science course or a programming course or something like that there, and something that I might be able to tell them about certain textbooks might be able to help them either get prepared for it or whatever. But what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you some of the books that I have. You know, first of all, I'm stood up, guys, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit because I'm on my crutches. That's how I get about. But if you're a PC user, certainly when I was using PCs, I was using this book, and thank God I'm not a PC user anymore, because things like that don't really feature that much in Apple products and OS X. Thank God. And this book as well, this was a good book when I was doing my MCSE. The MCSE is a very, very hard course to do. I mean, a guy done it quite a while ago, so it might be completely different now. This book on Java, that was quite a good book. That was just an off-the-shelf book. And this one, A Complete Guide to Networking by Peter Norton. That's a good book as well. But like I say, you know, I'll just do a little review. The book that I'm reading at the minute, this is just a leisure route, is the Almighty himself, Mr. Stephen Wozniak. Excellent book, and I've just, and of course I've got my little handbook. It's and this is all I need for whenever I get stuck on OS 10, whenever that happens, which is very, very rare. Big difference between that and the PC book in there. I read that book, just finished that book, Steve Jobs. I'll do a review on that one as well. Now these books are leisure books that I'm showing you. That's a good book. A Complete Hackers. That's when I was, if you look at the other video that I've done, where I was telling you that I thought it was bloody Neo, well, this is around about the time I bought these type of silly books. But they are quite good actually, they are quite informative, and that's a good book as well, Net Spies. And if you look closely, you can see that the computer that they're using is an Apple. An old one, mind, but nevertheless an Apple. The Cyber Gypsies, that's a good one. Again, I'll do a review on that one. Hacking Exposed, 2nd edition, that's a decent book, but it's more about, you know, they try to tell you that it's more about the security aspect. And this book, you'd probably boo me now, like, but Bill Gates, it is quite a good book actually. You know, at the end of the day, Microsoft is a company I don't like, and I'm not too keen. Can't talk for Vista because I've never used it, but the rest of the operating systems, except for Windows 95, I'm not too keen on the rest of them because they caused me an awful lot of problems when I was doing the courses. But Bill Gates is a person, especially as far as his philanthropist days are concerned, he's quite a good guy. And I do have this book, but I just bought that book because I've never actually used it, but I bought it because I thought that I've got all these PC books, and I thought that I needed to have something a bit more substantial for Mac, but like I said, I've never used it. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and like I said, you know, I'll just do a little review on each of them. I've got Linux books here as well, Visual C++, and TCP/IP networking, things like that. Just quick little reviews at the end, and you know, they might be crap, they may not, they may be of interest to some people, and if they're not of any interest to you, I apologise, but I'm not going to make full videos about them. It'll just be kind of like little bits at the end. Sorry, my voice is wobbling a wee bit there. I'm in an awful lot of pain at the minute, and on quite a lot of medication. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video, and see you all later, guys. Bye.